All right, BradCooney.com is absolutely honored to have on board from season 10 of The Voice, Paxton Ingram. What is up, dude?
How's it going, man? It's so good to be here, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man, we're excited to have you on. All right, man, let's jump into this. So you come strutting out onto the stage and sing "Dancing on My Own," was one of my favorite songs, by the way. That was your blind audition. I guess just talk about the experience, man. So tell us about how it felt to get out there and do that.
Man, it's crazy getting up to do that whole entire process is pretty nuts. But it's an amazing experience. The people you meet along the way, the things that you learn about yourself, that's what's really mind-blowing, because you think you go there to learn, about your artistry and your voice, but you learn so much about yourself, your personality, because you have to go outside of your comfort zone and deliver a spectacular moment in hopes of making your dreams come true, you know what I mean? So it was pretty incredible. It was a fun experience, the whole thing, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, man. It looked like you had a lot of fun. Now, let me ask you this. What was the thinking behind choosing that song? Is that a favorite of yours? Have you been thinking about that song for a while? Did you have some other songs that you were maybe going to pick? What was it about that song that made you pick that one for the blind audition?
That is my all-time favorite song.
Okay, cool.
I'm a huge fan of Robin, and when I was deciding songs to sing for the blind, I didn't even think twice about that song. I don't know, that song didn't even come nowhere near my radar. But that song was just always in my head. I would keep singing it over and over again. But I would never put it on my list, of blind audition songs. Until my friend was like, "Hello, you're always singing that song. Just sing it." I'm like, you know what? You're so right. So I ended up just going for it, and it worked.
Song choice is really important. I've seen singers come out onto The Voice that if they would have chose the right song, they probably would have got chairs to turn. But since they picked the wrong song, it backfired. So it's really important, isn't it? To not only sing a song you love, but one that's a good song choice.
Oh, yes, it has to be. The song choice is everything. Song choice is everything. It has to be a song that you not only love, but that you can also deliver.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And something that you're so confident in that you can do it with your eyes closed and just let it go. You don't have to overthink it. You have it so down and it's so comfortable and it's so you, and it just pours out. Absolutely.
All right, so you sang the song, you got 3 chairs to turn, you almost had Christina too. I mean, she had her arm up there. She almost came through. Also, she actually regretted it. She actually verbalized that she really regretted not turning around. And you picked Blake. Talk about that. What was it about Blake that made you pick him to be your mentor, to be your coach?
Stepping on that stage, Blake was not even on my. I didn't even think twice about picking Blake. I didn't even know. I was all for real. And I had my options open, but I never thought Blake and I would have that connection. So when he said the words, what really got to me was that when he said he never recognized true greatness so quickly. And just for him to say that to me, it just blew me out the water. And I'm a sucker for gut instincts and just moments like those. I just have to go with it and follow it. And I felt like there was a crazy connection between them, so I couldn't ignore it, and I just had to go with it. And big Blake. That's what happened.
Can't go wrong. That's the beauty of this show. Almost like no matter who you pick, because they're all legends. These judges are legends, man, so you can't really go wrong, but you just got to, like you said, go with your gut. And what about, since he was the first one to turn, when he spun around, man, you guys locked eyes, and he pointed at you, and you pointed at him, you kept doing your thing. Was there a little connection there?
Yeah, that's what it is, because I didn't even know he would be the first to turn around.
Yeah.
So quick. So it was that moment was me holy crap, that was awesome. And then it was super cool. That connection was so instant, man.
Yeah. I saw that energy right between both you guys, man, when that happened. You could just see it. Good stuff. All right, so tell the listeners out there, I always like to give the listeners a little bit of background info on the singers, because a lot of them, listen to your friends and family and locals. This is the first time they've seen you across the country, you know. So it's important to get a little bit of just a little bit of a backdrop. So what was it exactly that got you to want to audition? And actually, did you have friends like begging you to do that when the auditions were coming through? How did it all come about?
It all came about when I came home one day, I had nothing else to do, and I turned on the TV, and the first thing that was on was The Voice. And I'm like, wow, this is so cool. I think it was the final four, it was like the semi-finale, and it was like the final four, and I'm like, wow, this is so amazing. I want to do that one day. I totally could do that. And so the next day I go and I apply online to audition, and then the next thing led to another, and I got invited to the blind audition. So that it kind of like fell into my lap, and I just couldn't ignore it. So it was such a blessing from God that it came out of nowhere, and I had to go with it.
You know, there's work to be done before you even make it to be invited on the show, isn't there? Isn't there like a bunch of you got a bunch of hurdles to jump, right?
Yes, there is a humongous hurdle to jump.
Yeah, the fans they don't see that part of it. So,
well, there's so many processes that we have to go through, and that's why I said you learn more about yourself as a person, because you really have to just go out there knowing who you are as an artist, who you are as a person, and just be willing to learn and go there to kick some butt and just, but also go there to, make relationships and make friends and have a great time and make a grand experience. But it takes a lot of hard work to get on that stage and, to get on a team. It takes a ton of work.
And a lot of competition you're going up against, man. How many people apply for that thing is a crazy amount of people.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
It's so honoring. And so, yes.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
No, I'm just going to say that it's such an honor to be in this position, because so many people, want this, and such a blessing to be here.
Absolutely. Tell us what was going through your mind. How exciting was it when you found out that you got the call to actually, to be able to do the blind audition?
Oh my God, that day was incredible. Because leading up to that day, then I got the call. My phone did not work.
Oh.
In fact, and I had no phone for 2 days because Apple had to go and do their thing with it. So I had no source of communication besides my iPad and emails. So I missed all the calls, and I got the email. So as soon as I got the email, I called from my house phone, and it was insane. It was so insane, but it was all meant to be.
Yes, sir, man. And you are listening to Paxton Ingram, who's on this season 10 of The Voice, and he stunned the judges, got 3 out of the 4, and Christina wanted to turn around, we all know that, but you got 3 out of the 4 judges singing Dancing on My Own, and you know what, man, that video, your audition has over 600,000 views already. Talk about that.
That's crazy. I've never had over 100 views on my video on YouTube. So did he have a 600? I don't even know. It's just all so crazy and awesome and weird.
Yeah, there's no question. It'll be a 700,000 here pretty soon. It'll eclipse 1 million by the time, 3, 4, 5 more weeks will probably it'll hit 1 million.
That's gnarly.
Good stuff, man. You deserve it, man. You work hard at your craft. You deserve it.
Thank you so much.
All right, so let's talk again back on Blake Shelton. I love his music. I love his stage presence. He's got a great songwriter. So, could you share with the fans, the listeners, something that Blake's taught you about your singing that's really helped you a lot?
Something that Blake has really helped me with is storytelling, is how to really sell a story out the song and make it, how to really intentionalize it. Every single lyric, every single note, make it intentional. Don't just sing because you're just going through the motion. Make it come from something. Make it come from somewhere. And he's really helped me, channel my emotion into the song and how to curate this musical moment.
Yeah, I noticed that sometimes with other auditions, when if they don't have any turns, a lot of the times the judges say that you just work on your storytelling.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, so I'm going to take. I had a fan question. One of the. Yeah. So I had some fans sending questions, and this question is from one of your fans. His name is Vincent, and he wants to know. He wanted me to ask you, what singer have you seen that's made the most strides or improvements since arriving on the show? So I guess he's asking, out of your colleagues there, is there anybody who you really seen make some big strides?
Make some big strides? I wouldn't say make some big strides because everyone's incredible. Everyone's phenomenal. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
And, no, everyone that's on the show is incredible. Everyone on the show is incredible, and I'm not shocked that they're there.
Yeah, me either. This season, now every season is great. I'm not knocking any other seasons by any stretch because they're all just wonderful talent. But I got to tell you, man, the bar is raised. The bar is raised this year. There is some crazy talent.
Oh yes, yes. I'm just so honored to be on this season because this season is a monster. It's going to be epic.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be some serious competition going down the stretch here. How do you deal with your nerves, man? First of all, how nerve-wracking is it? Like the night before the blinds, and then like right before you walk out. What do you do for your nerves?
Oh my God, the nerves are real. You don't sleep. You don't eat. Your nerves talk. I remember the day before the blinds, I was sick. I got sick out of nowhere. So
really?
If you watch the blind audition, when you hear me talk during my interviews, I'm like congested and stuffy and where D's don't belong.
That's got to be freaking scary, man, for a singer to get sick right before.
Yes, man.
Oh.
It was so scary, but I had to fight through it. And to deal with my nerves, I pray. I just pray because that's the only way I know how to get rid of my nerves.
Yeah.
That and just you just gotta grasp it. The nerves are good. Nerves are good.
Yeah.
Nerves are great. You get on the stage and nerves will go away.
Yeah.
Less nervousness and more excitement.
Man, so like, what about the? How did it feel when you got the audition over with? You got your coach picked, and you're walking back towards your family. That's got to be an amazing feeling.
That's an amazing feeling. It's like the biggest excel ever. Because we're working so hard to get this one moment, just to get this one moment right here. And they turn around and you got it, and it happened. And to take that walk, that victory walk, it is incredible. The feeling that comes over you is just a feeling of gratitude and just like accomplishment. It's rewarding.
Yeah, man. You had a huge family back there, too. You had a bunch of people back there waiting on you, man.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Absolutely. You had mentioned Christina Aguilera actually asked you who's your biggest musical influence, and you had replied Michael Jackson, who actually, Michael Jackson is one of my all-time favorite, not only musicians, but performers, singers. He was incredible.
Yeah.
What about Michael Jackson music? Is there a chance maybe the fans can see on The Voice you perform something from Michael Jackson?
I would love to perform something from Michael Jackson. That's one thing I hope I get the chance to do. I would love to sing like A Man in the Mirror, or anything Michael Jackson related. It'd be awesome.
And I noticed you got some moves too, Paxton. Are you a big dancer as well?
Yeah, I'm a huge dancer. I got some little moves in me. I got a little something. But, dance is everything to me. I love dancing.
Yeah.
It's a huge passion of mine.
You going to break some of those out if you make the live shows?
Yes, if I make the live shows, I'm definitely going to bring out some moves.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, Adam Levine, of course, you didn't pick Adam, you picked Blade, but he had said something to you that really struck me. He said, and I quote, that you are absolutely brilliant. How does that make you feel coming from Adam Levine?
That is how does it make me feel? It makes me feel like what?
Did I just hear that?
Did I just hear that? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's don't even know. What do you? I don't even know how you take that. You just say thank you, and you just get humbled. You're humbled by it, and it's just one of those things that you got to hold on to. It's a little nugget that you carry on for the rest of your life. That just when you're feeling down and your confidence is kind of low, you just go rewind and hit that Take Me to Adam movie and call you absolutely brilliant. Great nugget.
It's like surreal, man. It's like real. Am I like in the Twilight Zone right now? Is this really happening?
Is this really happening?
I asked some of the other singers. I've had Jordan Smith on the show, and I've had Sawyer Fredericks, the other champion that was on the show. I've asked them this question about, like, when you're doing the blind audition, I get a lot of the similar answers. A lot of them say it was almost like they don't even remember half of it, man. It was so, like, adrenaline's pumping so high that you have like blackout spots, so you don't even remember. Did that happen to you?
Yes, that happened to me. That so happened to me. So when I watching the blind, I'm like, oh my God, that's what they said.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
Yeah, that must be great, like watching the video of yourself and like filling in the blanks.
Yeah, man, because you're there and it's just like, there's Pharrell, there's Blake, there's Christina, all in front of you, and they're talking and they're looking at you. Yeah. Like, is this real? Is this happening to me? It's an out-of-body experience, and then you get to talk to them. It's like this out-of-body experience that can't be explained.
Yeah. It's like, you're like 1 second you're singing into like, let me ask you this, can you see the audience when you're singing, or is that dark? Can you see the fans in the seats?
Yeah, you can see them. You can see them, yeah.
Okay. And then the next second, all these chairs are turned around and these legends are looking at you. That's got to be unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. You can't look at them. You look at the audience. Your audience is your safety blanket.
That's what's up, man. What about recognition now? Are you getting recognized, like walking around from people coming up to you, fans wanting pictures or autographs or anything? Is that happening yet?
That is totally happening to me. And it happens to me when I get my coffee and whenever I go take a dance class.
Oh, wow.
Moms and the kids, they want to come and take a picture. It's beautiful.
Yeah. That's great, man. It's important, too, to really, you need the fans. The fans, they're going to be voting for you, you know? Yeah, man.
Yes.
That's good stuff, man.
I appreciate all the love. It's something that we really worked hard for, you know? As an artist, you want that recognition, and you want people to be genuinely supportive of you because they care about your gifts and your talent.
Yeah, man.
Now you make them feel about it. So,
yeah, good stuff.
It's incredible to have the support.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Paxton, it's been a real pleasure talking to you, man, and I wish you so much luck going forward. You got some stiff competition out there. Just like I said, man, this season really raised the bar in talent. Congratulations, man. You made it. You got one of the greatest country singers ever as your mentor. You're not a country singer, but it doesn't matter. I mean, Blake Shelton's it does like we said, it doesn't matter. So we appreciate you coming on board. Give me some closing thoughts for the fans, and also share with the fans where they can follow you on Twitter, on your Instagram, and all your social networks.
I want to say to the fans, thank you so much for all the love that I've been receiving on my Twitter, on my Instagram. Download the blind audition version on iTunes, the iTunes version of it. And follow me on Instagram at PXPN, and follow me on Twitter at It's Paxton. That's ITSPAXTON.
There it is, folks. I told you I'd bring him on, and you got him. Paxton Ingram, thanks so much. I want to get you back on the show as the season goes along, okay?
Yes, sir. I would love to. Thank you so much for having me, Brad.